Good morning and welcome to Kalyani Stadium, Kolkata for the I League 3 playoffs in the 2024-2025 season. Today we have in store for you Dalbir FA versus MYJ GMSC. And this is how the Dalbir FA lineup are punching between the six. Shivjot is their skipper, Yagya Kapoor, Mandeep Singh, Ravinder, Darshpreet, Chandrasekhar Paul, Pinderjeet, Akash, Harman, Mohit. That's how they line up. Lots of options on the bench as well. It's Gurpreet, Ramandeep, Tanveer, Jagmeet, Gurjeet, Ajay, Lovepreet, and Kawalpreet. And for MYJ, GMSC, Paramjeet, Umesh, Sajal, Tanmay, Himanshu, Praveen, Keegan, Siddharth, Vidip, Kamran, and Palash. On the bench, Manoj, Tejas, Shannon, Alan, Jay, Shamir, Dwight, Manuel, Rajendra, who was good in the last game, and Abhijit. Manuel D'Souza as well in the previous game lit up that right hand side. So it's not been the best of playoff campaigns for these two teams. Dalbir FA on just 1 point, having drawn their first game versus Abbas Union. After that, they lost 3-0 to Chanmari FC and then 3-0 to Sports Academy Tirur as well. GMSC on the other side, losing 2-0 to Chanmari and then 3-1 to Sports Academy Tirur. They have played only two games. This is Dalbir FA's last one. They can only get up to 4 points, so their chances to make it to the I League 2 this season are over. GMS, they need to win both of their next games and then hope, but it's very tough still. Because as things stand in this playoff Group B, Chanmari on 9 points, Sports Academy Tirur on 6. 100% record for both of them. Chanmari guaranteed a place now in that I League 2. And the players walk on for this match number 13 of the I League 3 2024-2025 playoff campaign. Group A is a lot tighter as compared to Group B, where Chanmari and Sports Academy Tirur have got off to a cracking start, and it's going to be very tough to catch them. So the players grace each other, and we're all set for a quick toss, and then we'll kick off in a few moments' time. So today Dalbir FA taking on GMSC, and in the afternoon it is Abbas Union taking on Sports Academy Thirur. A couple of days from now, day after tomorrow, it is also going to be Sports Academy Thirur versus Chanmari FC. Both of them by then should have already qualified. And GMSC face Abbas Union. Both games will take place simultaneously. The two skippers. Before that, let's take a look at the match officials. Rajkumar, Angusana Singh, Bishu Das, Riju Mondal, and Jerul Islam. GMSC in their white and red strip, while Dalbir FA in their black fought their way through a tough group to make it into these playoffs. Not starting with the likes of Tanveer Singh today, Akash Mase and Shivjot Singh will be leading the line in the attacking sense of things. So we kick off in match number 13. Dalbir FA who take on MYJ GMSC. For Dalbir, it is all but over. This I League 2 campaign, just the one game, can only go up to 4 points. And for GMSC, they've got to win this one and then next and hope that a few things go their way. It's going to be very tough for them to, especially the form Sports Academy Thirur have been in. Well, like we've seen in Group A of the playoffs, you've got to get your first win in the season, or rather in the group. If you get that first win, then you always stand a chance in a five-team group. It's a nice start from GMSC. On the right hand side, cross comes in. Very good cross. The shot is straight to the keeper. Nice move from Tanmay. And here they come again. Another ball in. Chance to shoot. Hasn't been taken. It still falls to a white shirt. And now it has been taken. And within 90 seconds, GMSC take the lead. They will still believe. And it looks like Himanshu Patil once again on the score sheet. What a season he is having. Before you could even mention him, he has scored yet another. It fell very kindly to Kamran Ansari. And then Himanshu was there and he's not going to miss. He is not going to miss. So 1-0 to the side from Mumbai, who have come into this game mostly hoping that things go right in the other fixtures, but they've got to do their job first. Well, they've started off really well. Himanshu Patil now with his 8th of the season, tying with Naruhari Shrestha of Diamond Harbour, who's also on 8 goals. Dalbir hardly got a touch of the ball. That'll be a foul. Out of their 11 or now 12 goals scored, has got 7, which is quite incredible, it must be said. That's fall from Tanmoy. Mandeep Singh now to take it. First real opportunity for Dalbir FA. Can they mount a quick response? Decent delivery, flicked on and cleared away very quickly by the GMSC team. Yagya, who's very good down that left hand side, tries to cross it. I think that's a throw. Not the best of throws. We'll get another one. What a start. Another ball played in. Chance to counter now for GMSC. They were hit on the counter quite a few times versus Sports Academy Tirur. Here's Himanshu Patil. There's the ball through. Chance for a shot again. The deflection takes it over the crossbar. They are rapid this morning, GMSC. Shot was taken by Siddharth. Made a very good run beyond the defense. Himanshu fed it through. A telling block there from Mandeep Singh. And all the black jerseys back in defense. The skipper comes in to take it. Keegan Pereira. Flicked on by someone at the first post. Then the back post has another header. Good save by the keeper. Arpan Singh getting involved for the first time. Couldn't do much about the first goal. Paramjeet is the keeper for GMSC. Here they come again down the left hand side, lighting up Kalyani Stadium in the opening minutes of this first game of the day. Chance to cross again. Very good delivery. Dealt with there by Yagya. And calmly put back into the box by Chandrasekhar Rahul, who gets it back here and he can move it forward. This is a good move by Chandrasekhar. And Pinderjeet, who gives the ball away but gets a throw out of it. An intense start to this first half. Cross comes in from Akash. It was over the top, but for a second, Paramjeet thought that his second post might have been in danger. I called the GMSC game versus Sports Academy Tirur, and they had quite a bit of possession but were hit on the counter a couple of times by SAT. Speaking of which, here's a chance for Dalbir FA. Keeper comes well away from his line and does a good job. Akash could have got that shot away. The loose touch was pounced upon by Paramjeet Baghel. 8 minutes played, that will go down as a bit of a chance actually for Dalbir FA. And now possession given away. We've already seen a few wonder goals from this team. Fed in nicely. What a bit of a loose touch there by Pinderjeet, who tries to win it back. He does win it back. Shivjot, the skipper, couldn't really get a shot away. Tanmay keeps it. There's a decent flow to this game. One back again. Dalbir FA looking to get an equalizer. Pinderjeet plays it wide. Yagya on his left foot goes for the cross. There was no real angle, and that'll go out for a throw. But this is a decent response from Dalbir. The champions of the Punjab League taking on the champions of the Mumbai League. As we take a look at the coaches, there's been so much action, we haven't really been introduced to them. Vijit Shetty, who's manning the touchline there for GMSC. That's possession given away, and I think maybe a handball. Bit of a high boot, in fact, called the way of Dalbir FA. Satpal Singh Kala is their coach. Here comes Dalbir FA again, trying to move down the center this time with Dashpreet Singh. Pinderjeet does well. Not the best of crosses, dealt with there by GMSC's defense. Shivjot goes for another cross. Crosses haven't been the best. Here comes GMSC now with the counter of their own. Tanmay makes the run through Yagya Kapoor with a fantastic interception, getting there just in time. Reading the danger, if he didn't, then Tanmay was through. GMSC pretty lethal on the counter. Maybe that's something they spoke about, having come short to Sports Academy Tirur, mostly because of goals on the counter. Here they come again. Tanmay plays it through. Good defensive work again from Yagya. That'll be another corner. Great start from this man, Tanmay. In fact, it's gone out for a throw, not a corner. Poor touch from Tanmay this time. GMSC losing their second game as well by a 2-goal margin to Chanmari. Good challenge coming in there by Palash. Janmari getting their goals in the 35th and the 50th minute. It's another ball through. Pinderjeet does really well. Would have been a foul anyway. A bit of pressure from Darshpreet Singh, which is not a bad idea as long as it's clean. He did have eyes on the ball, but still, you've got to be a little stronger there, the keeper, with the gripping. Solid start from GMSC. They will be happy. Coach Shetty will be happy as his bench watches on. It's been a couple of really humid days in Kolkata, so it will be tough for a lot of these players to adjust, having come from different climates. Here is a big opportunity for Akash and Dalbir FA. Akash looks to cut inside and hits the crossbar. What an attempt there from the number 9. The idea was right. He cut inside and then went towards the first post. Now the cross comes in, headed away. And GMSC survive a big scare. And Akash will be thinking, what more do I need to do? Look at that. Just cut in and boom. He left the defense and the keeper with no chance. Absolutely stranded. And Umesh, who is a very good defender, just getting undone there. You've got to cover the first post for the keeper. But he got drawn in. And that is something a striker will usually do. He might show one side and go the other. Here's Chandrasekhar Rahul, who does the same thing, dinks it in. Could have gone for the shot instead. Another crossing opportunity. Another ball into the box. Lots of pressure here from Dalbir FA. Speaking of which, an unnecessary push from Mandeep Singh. Dalbir FA, as I said at the start of the game, not playing with Tanveer Singh on top, who has got 4 of their 5 goals. Instead, they've got the likes of Akash and Shivjot who are starting, especially Akash on top, who does get into good spaces, has got chances in most of a few of the games, but it has been Tanveer who's got the goals. Palash stays down. Time for a bit of rehydration. And as you can see, everybody just going to get a bit of a drink because the humidity is not helping. This is how the goal came through. It fell quite nicely to the feet of Kamran Ansari. But although it was close to him, you will want one man on the end of that, and that is Himanshu Patil, who has made a real name for himself in the I League 3. Remember, this competition is huge for teams, but even for players. It can be spotted by clubs across the country. You never know which club is wanting a striker who can finish. Well, Himanshu Patil surely can. Of course, enjoying his time at GMSC. Bit of a push there on Tanmay. Good battle, I would say, between Tanmay and Yagya. Both very solid players, not gonna give each other an inch. Dalbir FA have conceded 14 goals now in this campaign, which is quite a bit. But it all started in that 3-0 loss back on the 3rd of September. They lost to Kerala United, and people would have thought they have no chance. Then they came back in the group stage. They beat Garhwal Heroes by a goal to nil, beat Maharashtra Orange 2-1 in a very close encounter, lost 2-1 to Sessa Football Academy, but made it through. Got some defending to do here. Tanmay crosses it in. That's a good delivery, headed away. Bit of a 50-50. Comes back to the white shirts. Almost 20 minutes played. A nice free-flowing game, and that is the first offside we see. Tanmay just got offside there. Maybe it was a handball. And then, when Dalbir started off their playoffs campaign, 1-1 draw to Abbas Union, and then 3-0 to Chanmari and Sports Academy Tirur. So, conceding 7 in their 3 matches at this, the playoff stages. Another ball played in, missed by a couple of players, should be kept inside by Ravinder Singh. It is another crossing opportunity, decent ball in, but again GMSC do their job. Nice touch there from Himanshu. Tries to get it back. Kamran and Himanshu trying to combine again. They were at the center of things for that first goal. Dalbir FA now moving the ball along nicely as well. Another cross. You would have loved Tanveer to be at the end of a few of these crosses. Has been pretty prolific in the air. Almost halfway through this first half, and some of the morning games, you feel a few teams don't really start off on the front foot. The intensity is lacking. Lots of sides don't play in the mornings. Kickoff times usually in state leagues and most leagues are in the afternoons. So you've got to get used to it. Ball played in by Keegan. Decent delivery. Acrobatically cleared away. And that'll be a goal kick. Not much to do for Arpan Singh after that goal that he's conceded. In fact, for either of the keepers, but it has still been a good game. You don't have to have clear goal scoring chances to for it to be an entertaining watch. This is match 13 of the 20 that we have in the league stage of the playoffs. Top 2 teams from both sides go through. to the I League 2. Four spots up for grabs. And the top two teams also play a final to decide the champions of the I League 3. Tanmay, in acres of space, he's got an overlapping run as well with Palash. Plays it to him. Palash with the cross straight into the hands of Arpan. Very good overlapping run there from Palash, but Yagya covering that as well, even on a 1-on-2 situation, knowing exactly where to cover. He has been mighty impressive from whatever I've seen of his. That's a poor pass. Himanshu not being able to find Kamran. He knows that he was slightly heavy on that pass. That is a challenge that comes in. It might be the first yellow. Sujal with the challenge, taking down Shivjot Singh. And Dalbir FA look like they might be preparing their first substitution already. There's talk of a change for them, and yes, it is. Ravinder Singh is being pulled, and Jagmeet Singh Brar will be coming on. So I wonder if this is a tactical change or there is something wrong with Ravinder. Sujal also gets a yellow card for that challenge. Nice ball through. It's fallen kindly here for Dalbir FA, and not much space there. But you do need a bit of fortune sometimes. That is how MYJ GMSC got the lead. There was a slight challenge. It hit Kamran and then fell to him. He headed it, and then it fell to Himanshu. Both of them in the same path. Himanshu was behind him, so there was no chance of offside, of course. And sometimes you just need the ball to drop in the right areas and you do the rest. Quite a bit of hassling there from three of the players with the Dua under a bit of duress there, but he manages to come off of it unscathed and wins the ball back as well, even though he lost out on the throw in. Another clash, a few challenges flying in now. Flicked on by Tanmay, but there's no one home. Just the one forward in the GMSC side, and that is Himanshu. We do have Kamran playing slightly behind him. But when you have a single striker, then sometimes it's tough for him to stay on the correct side. The ball is being played from one to the other. He's always got to stay on that inside line, sometimes move towards the outside line as well. Yagya does really well to beat Tanmay. He's won that battle for the time being. Goes for the cross. Nicely done by Paramjit. Make sure to keep that in play and avoid a corner. Nice touch by Kamran. He's put in a good performance today so far. Palash too doing a good job at right back, overlapping, helping Tanmay. And that's a decent ball, but Arpan Singh reads it nicely before Vidip could get there. Long ball doesn't really work for Dalbir FA, and this should be, I was going to say, a bit of space for GMSC, but the passes were played backward. Palash, who's on a yellow card, needs to watch his tackles moving forward. Siddharth, who dictates the tempo in the midfield for the GMSC side. Nicely done there by Sujal. Palash out wide to Tanmay. He's waiting for a few runners. We'll have to use Palash himself. In fact, uses him as a decoy. This is good possessional play from GMSC. They are in the lead. They are going to dictate the tempo. A couple of 1-2s, but they lose possession, and now it could open up for Dalbir FA on the stroke of the half an hour mark. It's a great run through by Pinderjeet. Plays it wide and maybe bit off more than he could chew. And that's how it stands after 30 minutes in match number 13 of the I League 3 playoffs. And that will be time for a cooling break as well, with 15 minutes to play in the first period. It's a chance for a few tactics to be discussed and a bit of hydration. This is how GMSC took the lead. Fell nicely to Kamran, who headed it and was about to shoot, but Himanshu getting there first and finding the back of the net, getting his eighth of the I League 3 campaign. Time to resume. Harman Singh will start us off with a throw in. Dalbir FA have been pretty good after conceding that goal. And just 90 seconds into the game, it's not easy. But they have found their rhythm after that. Here they come again. That's an aimless ball. Not the best clearance either. And will go out for a throw. Not a corner. Time for a long throw. A very nice one, in fact, from Jagmeet. It was just come on. That'll be a goal kick. Goes off a black shirt. So it'll be interesting to see how Jagmeet performs. Not often that you see a substitution so early on in the game, around the 20th minute mark. Sujal plays it through, lots of space now. Kamran decides to play it backwards. Moving as a team here, GMSC, whenever they are getting this space down the left. Vidit, nice possessional play again. Poor pass from Sujal. Try to win it back, and again now Dalbir FA on the counter. There was a big chance there to feed Akash through. Brilliant work from Tanmay. He gets past three players. Kamran plays it back. A nice layoff here. Chance to cross again. Good delivery, and it's hit the woodwork once again. This time it's GMSC who hit the woodwork. Himanshu with his hands on his head, knowing that he should have got another. And what a brilliant ball by Pravin Kumar, what we haven't seen too much of on that far side. But the form that Himanshu is in, he knew he should have scored. The deftest of touches. Now both teams hitting the woodwork. And GMSC in the last game versus Sports Academy Tirur, I called that one and hit the post thrice there. A couple of deflections, a couple of crosses, but well, you still hit the post and you feel that agony that reverberates within you as the crossbar or the post does the same. But you've got to move on. Dalbir FA also hitting the post in the form of a shot from Akash. That would have been a cracking goal had it gone in. And this has been a very impressive first half from both teams. GMSC, though, looking slightly more crisp in the attacking areas. What a wonderful cross that was from Praveen. Yes, Keegan likes to play those balls from that left channel. It's a good one to Himanshu, tries to turn, but the defenders get the better of him. Between Harman Singh and Mandeep. Just feeling that a bit there, Himanshu. 37 minutes played at Kalyani Stadium. Dalbir FA have only 1 point so far in this campaign. The playoffs into their final game. Well, GMSC have none. Have lost a couple of games, 3-1 and 2-0. This is their chance they will be feeling. Tanmay plays it backwards, in fact. Chance for a 1-2. Himanshu doesn't get his touch right. Siddhant isn't too happy about that. Good defensive work there by Jagmeet. Just hitting it off one of the attackers. Yes, Tanmay. Lots of pressure from Yagya. Tanmay opens it up. Should have shot. He should have shot. He had a chance there. Yagya was not going to let him go. If you have just half a second, you've got to take that shot. And now it opens up for Dalbir FA. Akash gets a challenge from Umesh. Evades it. Holds onto the ball. Plays it backwards. Chandrasekhar Rahul with the ball in. This is the chance for Dalbir FA. There's no one home on the cutback across the area. Well, their main striker was the one setting it up near the corner. Akash should have been there, but of course he was the one ever so close. It wasn't close enough to Darshpreet though to get a touch. Nothing going Dalbir FA's way so far. A bit of a clash there, which means that Paramjeet has come off slightly worse. You can see how hot it is with Himanshu just pouring some water on himself. Same with Keegan. So Paramjeet will be fine. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Nothing coming off that long throw which Dalbir FA like to use. They have a part of their artillery where you get the feeling that GMSC just want to take this lead into half time, build from there. Haven't led a game in this playoff stage. And just like they scored today, and there you see already a bit of a warning for Paramjeet for wasting time. And just like GMSC scored early today, they conceded early versus Sports Academy Tirur. And by now, versus Chanmari, they were down as they conceded in the 35th minute. That is a poor pass. Keegan gets that just in time. Sujal just losing a bit of concentration. And after that stoppage, there's been a bit of a lull, bit of a break in momentum for both teams. You can see that happens. The game ebbs and flows. Very rarely you get 90 minutes where everything is high octane. Here's Akash. He is high octane. Not sure what that cross was all about though. Might as well just shoot from those sorts of angles. You never know. When it goes in, no real luck for the Dalbir FA. Even though their campaign in the playoffs started with a bit of luck with a fantastic Scorpion goal. The ball was just behind Tanvir, who just put his leg behind it. Went over the goalkeeper. What a goal that was. Fortunate, but also innovative. And they'll need to be a bit innovative here if they want to get back into this one. Yagya, decent spell of possession, always helps. Played wide by Mohammad Shahid. Now the ball in, the keeper misses it. He's got that all wrong there, Paramjit. And he looks like he's in a bit of pain as well. And he will be breathing a sigh of relief that the ball was not on target. Let's see that again. Went for it, totally missed it, flapped at it, did get a touch, which was more than enough on that occasion. Yagya goes for the Rabona cross. Challenge comes in. That would have been a great finish from Shiv Jyot had he managed it. Yagya just showing his array, and look at that, he gets back quickly. Into the final minute of the first half. GMSC will be just wanting to get into half time with the lead, but Dalbir FA have had a pretty good first half after conceding early on. They have come back. Three minutes of added time at the end of this first half. A bit of pressure from Shiv Jyot on Siddharth. Sujal as well under a bit of pressure. Tanmay, who has been superb in the first half. Same with Yagya. Palash with a challenge, who's also been good, but they've given it away here. And then Tanmay comes in and recovers. He does his job. He has to keep going though. He has to cover for Palash, who then covers for him. Not much in that from Pinderjeet. I don't think it was that bad. Palash should be fine. Bit of a discussion here. They're setting up for the long throw. Palash is in a bit of pain here. So will get a bit of added time to this 3 minutes. Asking for the push, it was just more of an awkward fall for Palash. Long throw time for Jagmeet. Into the area. White shirt on the end of it. Chance to shoot now. Pinderjeet takes a shot. That'll be offside against Akash. It had to be straight into the post from Pinderjeet. Akash always offside. Into the distance. GMSC need to hold on. They have been under a bit of pressure at the end of this one. Lost that momentum that they had. Kamran, nice touch, but he has been fended off. Very well defended there. Chandrasekhar Rahul to Yagya. Puts it through only as far as Umesh. Shivjot to the right now. Jagmeet will get a corner. Super pressure from Dalbir FA. Oh, and they don't get it. Ref decides to blow, and there was a little bit of time when Palash went down. He was down for at least a minute, but at the end of a pretty even first half, I would say, it's Dalbir FA who are trailing thanks to that first or second minute goal for GMSC. Here are the stats: 48% possession to Dalbir FA, 52 to GMSC, and then 4 shots to 3, 1 shot on target. That was the goal. Not much in it, 6 saves each, 9 fouls in total, 1 yellow card, that to Sujal. But it has been pretty even apart from that one goal that GMSC slotted in the first 90 seconds. As we take a look at the highlights from the first half, good start off with that cross from the right hand side, and in fact, they created 2 chances in the first 2 minutes, and this is how it fell to Himanshu, who scored yet another. This was a good opportunity as well for Siddharth. It could have been 3 and 3 actually. Then Akash and Yagya creating a few chances. Another ball played through, a bit of a foul there on Paramjeet, but this was the one that Akash should have scored. He did so well to send Umesh the other way and hit the crossbar. What a goal that would have been. Should have finished actually in the bottom or below the crossbar. Palash with that cross. This was a fantastic delivery from Praveen, which Himanshu hit the woodwork himself. Another opportunity for Dalbir FA, and they kept going. Paramjeet just mistiming that jump, and that brings us to a close in the first half at Kalyani Stadium. Dalbir FA trailing by a goal to nil versus MYJ GMSC, thanks to Himanshu's goal in the second minute. But make sure to join us after the break for second half action because this game is far from over. Welcome back to second half action at Kalyani Stadium. Dalbir FA trailing by a goal to nil versus MYJ GMSC, champions of the Punjab League, taking on the champions of the Mumbai League. So far, Dalbir have created a few chances. They've hit the woodwork. GMSC have been good and free flowing as well. They've hit the woodwork too. But it was Himanshu's strike in the second minute that got them the lead. And ever since then, it has been Dalbir FA playing catch up. So second half action resumes at Kalyani Stadium. Dalbir FA have it all to do. But MYJ GMSC need to keep this lead intact and need to get the 3 points if they are to keep their I League 2 hopes alive. Maybe only just, maybe a small hope, but sometimes that is enough to get you through. We've seen absolutely everything take place from I League football and below. Anything is possible. There have been many underdog stories, many last minute gasps, lots of drama, final day drama as well. That's a decent ball through, calmly taken by Arpan Singh. Darshpreet plays it back. Decent delivery. Pinderjeet, with a bit of pressure on him, does well to hold on to it. That is a challenge from behind. Mohammad Shahid. Very good retrieval there from Vidipt. Another chance to cross. Decent delivery. Headed on. This is dangerous. Paramjit does well, and a bit of contact on the keeper means that it's a foul again. Initial header from Umesh. And a bit of pressure there from Darshpreet, who's gone into Paramjit, not for the first time, but of course, all eyes on the ball. So it's all good. Dalbir FA, with no pressure in this game, they know that they have done so well to get all the way up to the playoffs in the I League 3. Just enjoying the last game, I would say. This is once again Paramjit, who has received treatment now for the third time. Another player down here for GMSC. Paranjit. Oh, that's a good ball through. Vidip gets clattered. That should be a card, perhaps, and this will be another stoppage. That's a bad clash between both the players. With that, it's a change as well for GMSC. Shannon Pereira comes on. Hopefully, they will be fine. Harman and Vidip going into each other. Vidip looks like he's fine. Sujal can't continue. He was the one struggling. Shannon replaces him. A quick chat here between the players of GMSC. And Harman will get a yellow card for that offence, understandably. Main thing is that both the players are all right and ready to resume action. So 6 minutes gone in this second half, but nothing really happening so far. Mostly the physio is coming onto the pitch. It's Keegan Pereira for GMSC. Lays it off. The training ground routine didn't work. Didn't work at all. I think Keegan should have just taken the shot from there. Trying to be too accurate on that occasion. And Praveen getting that cross all wrong. Poor goal kick given straight back to Vidip. Loses possession. Kamran trying to get it, but it fell to Shivjot. Another ball through, but Keegan does well. The skipper has been good in that left centre back position. Here's Jagmeet. Long throw specialist looking for a flick on. It goes past everybody. Paramjeet was uncertain as to how to deal with it. It will be another throw in, which is causing problems for the GMSC defense. Another long throw. We'll get a chance to cross here again. Jagmeet into the area. Awkward clearance. Hasn't even gone outside the box. Falls to a black shirt here. Pinderjeet. Darshpreet tried to play it wide. And now it does go to Yagya. Just beyond him. Too far from him there. It's a good run there from Pinderjeet, who has been a workhorse in the centre of the park for Dalbir FA. That's a nice ball. Down to the right hand side here. GMSC looking to make it two. It's a good cut back. In fact, it's just behind Himanshu. Vidip couldn't get there. Siddharth recycles. Praveen. And that is Shannon Pereira's first involvement, great turn and shot, and a good save from Arpan Singh. I think it was Kamran. Oh, that would have been a fantastic goal had he pulled it off. Kept in play. Another opportunity to cross towards the second post, headed away by the Dalbir players. Can they get something of the counter here? Doesn't look like it. Good collection there from Paramjeet. 10 minutes played. No real opportunities for either side in the second half at least, but I'm sure they will get some. Shivjot, Pinderjeet, a bit too long there for Jagmeet. We'll have to see it run out of play. Muhammad Shahid plays it wide and opens up here for Kamran. Oh, he could have carried the ball there. He decided not to. Yagya will carry the ball. He likes to. And this is how you do it. Yagya keeps going. Goes towards the right hand side now. Uses his right foot. Was there a touch? I don't think there was. He was hopeful for a corner. And they always knew that he was wanting to shift onto his left. Just allowed him to keep going down that right hand side. Another failed attack down that right hand side. And here they come again now, GMSC. Playing it along nicely. Praveen. Vidipt. Both of them have combined well. Now on this left hand side. As I say that, they lose possession. Almost an hour played. Dalbir FA need to get a goal back, and they need it soon. Good ball from Inderjeet Yagya. It's double teamed right now. Goes for the cross with the right foot, and it falls kindly to a white shirt. Not the best of clearances there. Will be another throw. Will they take it long? Yes, they will. He comes all the way this side. Does Jagmeet Singh, and that shot is over the top. But the fact that they've taken many, almost close to double figures, the amount of long throws, but none of the headers are being won by Dalbir FA. It's one thing to get a long throw into the box, it's another to win the header. And they've not won any of them, which is quite surprising. 30 minutes between GMSC and their first win of this playoff campaign, keeping their hopes alive. And their hopes would be that Sports Academy Tirur lose their next two games and GMSC wins their next, of course. Along with this, they'll put them both on 6 points each. And then goal difference will come into play. GMSC have got to win by a good margin too. That's a foul from Shamir Swami, who's just come on. Decent delivery. This could be the chance for Dalbir FA. Poor touch. And he was always chasing that after that touch. It was Jagmeet. Had to take the touch inside. Right there. Yeah, it went away from him. But again, good ideas, good intent from the Dalbir FA. When they get that chance, they have to capitalize, though it hasn't been the case. Here they go again, winning possession back quite easily. Kept in play nicely there by Chandrasekhar Rahul. Akash goes for the touch. There's a push. Referee was right there. Rajkumar Singh didn't call for a foul. Another opportunity. Chandrasekhar, high cross and seen out of play easily, comfortably by Paramjeet. Action thick and fast in the I League 3. We've got matches every day for you. 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. on the Indian Football YouTube channel. Another game in the afternoon at 3 p.m. So make sure to join us for that. It's a nice crossfield ball by Siddharth. That's his trademark. Swami with the step overs. No cross comes in though. Now it does. Towards the second post. Headed away. Very good defensive clearance. And Jagmeet will keep it in. It's a nice touch. A bit of pressure. One back. Himanshu decides not to go himself. Needs a bit of support and they want to keep possession. They have built this sort of a game plan. This is how they like to play. Hold on to the ball, move it along, pick their moments to attack. That's a nice touch. Finding the pockets here. Pinderjeet. But can they find the back of the net? That is what they want. Well, they have a corner to try and get that, and a change on the cards for GMSC. Manuel D'Souza, who's very effective down the right hand side, will replace Kamran Atiq Ansari, who's had a very good game and gets an assist as well for his efforts. So 25 minutes for Manuel. Not sure what's taking so long. But now Dalbir with the corner. Pinderjeet puts it in towards the first post. Very well negotiated by Paramjeet. Pinderjeet puts it in again. Paramjeet on the second time does well and now wants a bit of treatment. He's just keeping on here even though he is pretty badly injured. Yes, again he wants to play, but every time he goes for the ball he gets hurt, so there's only this much pain you can take. But he's a warrior, he's fighting through it. 8 to 4 fouls. But I don't think it was a foul, in fact. Just getting caught up in that challenge. Was a fair ball. Paramjeet has been really good in the aerial balls for most of the ones that he has come close to. All is good for Paramjeet as he launches this into the sky at Kalyani Stadium. Almost 70 minutes played. It is still that goal from Himanshu Patil in as early as 90 seconds, which gave GMSC the lead. Here they go for number 2, straight to the hands of Arpan Singh, who hasn't had a save to make in a long time. 50-50 in terms of the possession. That'll be another corner for Dalbir FA. They're pushing and pushing here. And there was that shot on the right hand side. Ball towards the second post. I think it had gone out. And that's another corner wasted, in fact. 20 minutes to play. Will be a lot of stoppage time because of the injuries. That's a header, should be taken by Paramjeet, does well again. Lots of possession in the last 10 or so minutes for Dalbir FA. Can they create a clear cut chance? That is the main thing. Having the ball is fine. Dalbir FA made it to the playoff stages after getting 6 points in Group B of their 4 games. Chance here, not cleared properly by Keegan. Eventually, it is another ball into the area, flicked on, but it's more of an aimless one rather than anything with proper impetus. And Dalbir were the only team to qualify for these playoffs with 6 points. In their group, Sessa were on 8 points. Dalbir and Garhwal Heroes both on eight. Oh, sorry, on Sessa on 8. Dalbir and Garhwal both on 6. And it was Dalbir that went through. And that's why I said even in the other group, one team on 6 points can make their way into the I League 2. 5 team group, 6 points is possible. Here's Praveen though, looking for a ball in. It's spilt by the keeper, but then Arpan gets there and manages. There you see, did well to get there first and then the second time round as well. GMSC now get a corner of their own. No real goal scoring opportunities in the second half, mostly corners, free kicks, throw ins, 50-50 balls, crosses into the area, but nothing to show as such for both teams. And with that, is time for a cooling break as we prepare for the final phase of this match number 13 at Kalyani Stadium. Still 1 goal to nil for GMSC as they look for their point, first 3 points as well in this playoff round. Dalbir FA do have 1 point courtesy of the draw in the first round versus Abbas Union. So we'll be looking at quite a bit of added time, at least 5 to 6 minutes by the looks of it. and we will restart with a GMSC corner. Praveen Kumawat will take it. Flicked on! An acrobatic attempt as well from the GMSC players. Still with them, Siddharth to Praveen. First time ball, doesn't work out. Nicely taken there by Darshpreet and then Pinderjeet. Good counter attack here. Jagmeet goes for a shot, I think. He had no other option. Got clattered. As we take a look at that corner again, went off three shots, I think two heads and a back. And then that acrobatic attempt too from Swami. Paramjeet not taking any risks, not playing any short balls. The old fashioned kick up the field, which you miss sometimes in the modern game. You like playing out from the back, but sometimes things like this can happen. Can open up so nicely when you take a goal kick. Very good block though from Harman Singh. And that is the benefit of smashing it long, making your defenders, the opposition defenders, do something. Gurjeet Singh will come on. So change for Dalbir FA, looking for some sort of inspiration as Darshpreet is off. He's had a good game holding up the play, not getting any chances though. Here he goes again. Jagmeet, 10 saves each for the keepers. Mostly collections in that 10. Jagmeet with another throw. This time one or maybe just slightly touched by a Dalbir FA player. Was it enough? Paramjeet rolls it out. A bit of space there for Manuel D'Souza. And Siddharth feeds it through for the right hand side. Swami goes for the cross towards the second post. There was a touch from Manuel, but not enough. Dalbir will have a throw. Jagmeet takes it short this time. The intensity at which we started the game is not easy to continue. As I said, very hot, very humid in Kolkata. So you will get players who are playing the entire 90 just getting sapped out. And that is where the miss passes come in. And that is where it's not easy to track back. One of the Dalbir players stayed down. It is Harman Singh who comes off worse in that clash. Can they get a win in the I League 3 playoffs here, Dalbir FA? How they would love that. So into the final 10 minutes we go, but realistically there's around 16, 17 minutes left. That'll be FA even from the half line now, probably wanting to just put the ball into the area. In fact, it will be Yagya Kapoor who launches it, almost finds the back of the net there. Paramjeet knows it. He was slightly ahead, and Yagya almost spotted him off his line. Great throw there by Parmeet. I thought his hand was injured on his shoulder, but looks like he's fine. Maybe it was the other one. Uh, There you go. He took a step forward because he saw Akash coming there, but did really well to adjust himself and fell back towards the line. Another ball played in. Paramjeet gets there, takes it well. His handling and catching has been really good. And as I was saying yesterday in one of the games, that there is so much more to goalkeeping than just shot stopping, especially nowadays, where teams prefer a goalkeeper who can take the ball with a bit of pressure on his feet, play it out, ball playing goalkeeper. That is how the game has progressed. Short goal kicks as well, dealing with confined spaces. Basically, you have to be a shot stopper and be able to play yourself out of a bit of a issue. That's another flick on. Good idea, in fact, from Gurjeet Singh, the substitute who's on now. And as I was saying, so you've got to be a goalkeeper who can make a few saves, of course, make great saves at this level, and also deal with the pressure of, say, a central midfielder. Sometimes, if the press is really high, press isn't so high in this game. There's also the humidity which will play a factor. But the game is progressing so much, and you see that from the top leagues, from the national level as well, there is a style of football that slowly but surely creeps in, makes its way to the lower divisions and the state leagues. And the state leagues are improving a lot. And the fact that you have an I League 3 to compete in as well just will improve all the sides who come in from their state leagues. These teams will go back and play in their states, and then, oh, that's a poor shot from Pinderjeet. Almost turned out to be a good pass to Yagya, who is still running. And then these teams will go and play their state leagues and uplift the standard there. Because all of them will want to be like Dalbir FA and GMSC and the rest and play in the I League 3 next season. But for now, it's all about this season, and it's Dalbir FA who are still looking for their first win of the campaign. Both teams, in fact, GMSC haven't got any points so far, but as things stand, they will leapfrog Dalbir FA. And remember, even if you come third in your group, you do get a spot in next season's competition. So there's all to play for, even if you don't come in the top two. That is a good ball through. Chance here for GMSC to put this game to bed. And the pass was behind Himanshu, who hasn't had a chance, hasn't had a sniff since that first goal in the second minute. Vidit couldn't play it into his path. Pinderjeet, who has been a live wire, puts another ball through. Chance to shoot perhaps. Good defensive work from Vidip coming all the way back here after he had a great opportunity to put it for Himanshu, who would have just buried that chance. Here they go again. Dalbir FA players looking slightly tired. They have run a lot. They have chased the game for 84 minutes now. That is not easy mentally and physically. That's a nice ball. Chance to shoot would have been one of the goals of the I League 3. Against the angle, Gurjeet Singh feeling like he could have just got it past Paramjeet, but he would need that to go into that left corner to do that. But as I said, the idea was right. Bit of a miss pass from Shannon Pereira. He apologizes, but it's okay, says his teammates. Time for a change now. Gurpreet Singh will come on for Chandrasekhar Rahul, who's had another good all-round game. Here they go again. Jagmeet with the throw. No Dalbir player going up for it. Himanshu. Holds up play, doesn't want to play a pass forward. And GMSC will try to just take the sting out of this game at the moment. They've done so well holding on to this lead for 86 minutes now. Into the final few minutes we go. As they look to get their first win on the board. Ball played wide. GMSC looking to get number 2. Swami puts it towards the second post. And Vidip with the header. And 2 minutes from the start of the game, GMSC got their first. 2 minutes from the 90. They get their second. A brilliant move down the right hand side. And a ball on a platter for Vidip. Great work. Just stood the ball up to the second post. No chance for any of them. A wonderful move there from Shamir Babu Swami, getting his assist, which he deserves, and Vidip deserves a goal as well. And GMSC deserve the win which they will get now. Their first win of the I League 3 playoffs campaign. And it's 2-0 to the side from Mumbai. The side from Punjab, Dalbir FA, who have really impressed in this game and in the campaign in general. Will finish off. Oh, that's a good ball from Gurpreet. 5 minutes added on at the end of this second half. And Dalbir FA will finish off with no wins in this playoff round, but they will hold their heads high. They've put in quite a shift. Speaking of shifts, Siddharth has put in one as well. Just a bit of a rest, maybe a power nap before the physio comes on. No, he's worked really hard today. A bit of cramp perhaps, and now that he knows that They've got the two goals. Maybe this game is beyond Dalbir FA. It's taking a bit of a breather. Sometimes it does help just to get away from the pitch for a second, even if you don't get substituted. Paramjeet has been really good. The goalkeeper, his collections, his anticipation, his handling against the Dalbir FA side who really like to play those long balls. It's sometimes a keeper's nightmare, but he's done so well. Time for a change now. Abhijit Taware will come on, so will Jay Bhavnani. Siddharth, who we just saw stretchered off, is done, and Vidip, who just scored, is also off. So both the midfielders, rather one midfielder and one winger, who have had a very good game for GMSC, both of them are off. There's a confirmation on the scoreboard. Last few minutes now. Dalbir FA will not play the final match day. They have a break, so they are done. This is their fourth game. A draw versus Abbas Union to start off the campaign. Couple of 3-0 losses to Sports Academy Tirur and Chanmari. And now looks like a 2-0 loss to GMSC. But they have done themselves proud. They have done Punjab proud. I'm sure they'll be back again soon. For now, it's all about GMSC. Still have a bit of a chance. Remember, Dalbir FA went through with 6 points in their group stages, so GMSC will be hoping for something special. You never know. The game management from GMSC has been superb. Took the lead in the 90 seconds from the start and have just hung in there, have kept the ball whenever they need to, have defended well, haven't really given the Dalbir FA too many close, clear-cut chances. Here's Yagya, puts the ball in. That's a clash, and that'll be a foul against Gurpreet. Both the players are okay, that's good. It's been a mighty performance from the mighty young Joe. Glorious Mother Sports Club, Mumbai side, who will be really proud of this effort today. Himanshu getting another goal, getting to 8 in this I League 3 campaign, combining both the group stage and the playoffs, of course. .95 played. A few more seconds to go. Looking for a consolation goal. They won't really get it. Here they go again. Headed away. That should be that. The ref looks at his clock. Allows play to progress and maybe another chance here. Himanshu Does really well to skip the challenge. Has a runner inside. Shot is taken. It was a deflection. There was a good chance there for Abhijit Taware. And a bit of energy there suddenly for Himanshu and GMSC. And that is full time. Dalbir FA finish off the league campaign with a 2-0 loss today. They finish off with only 1 point, but they have been really good. But today, it's all about MYJ GMSC. A glorious win for the glorious mother SC as we take a look at the stats. 52% possession, eventually more of the ball for Dalbir FA, more shots as well. 11 of them, 3 on target, 6 shots for the Mumbai side, 3 on target, 4 corners for them, 2 for Dalbir FA. But you can see the saves in the collections from the goalkeepers, both of them, Arpan and Paramjit, doing really well, 10 and 12 saves respectively. 17 fouls in total, but none of them too rash, 1 yellow card each. As we take a look at the highlights of this I-League 3 encounter in the playoffs between Dalbir FA and GMSC, who started off really well, MYJ GMSC. It was Himanshu who found the back of the net thanks to that touch from Kamran. And from there, they almost made it 2 in quick succession. Siddharth's shot was blocked. Akash was good, put a bit of pressure. Yagya was very good, of course, put that cross in. It was a little too far. Another cross, Paramjit, lots of collections from him. There was a foul. This could have turned the tide a bit. Akash Mase cutting inside, and had he kept it slightly lower, this game might have had a different story to it. A few attacks as well at the end of the first half. This was a lovely ball, and Himanshu almost finished it, almost got his second. That was a decent touch there from Paramjit. No real touch there from Darshpreet. Another touch from Paramjit, one of his few errors today. He was so good and deserved the clean sheet. MIJ GMSC had a few chances to begin the second half. It was a lot of the ball for Dalbir FA, but no clear-cut opportunities. That was a good shot from Kamran. Yagya trying to move forward down the right-hand side. His cross wasn't the best. This shot could have been taken slightly earlier from Jagmeet, who was good with his throw-ins too. Always creating a threat. Nice ball in from Praveen, who was superb with his deliveries. Another opportunity falling to Swami, who couldn't adjust himself. Yagya trying his luck. Paramjit doing well again. And then Vidip got into the action as well. Himanshu quite annoyed with him that he didn't feed him what would be a tap-in. That would have been a super goal had Gurjeet scored it. Just couldn't wrap his foot around and get that angle correct. And then Swami doing really well, standing up a ball to the second post. And Swami setting up his friend Vidip Dua to get the second and to double the lead. Abhijit almost made it 3. But at the end of match number 13 at Kalyani Stadium, Dalbir FA play their last game and are beaten by MYJ GMSC by 2 goals to 0. A goal 2 minutes from the start of the game and a goal 2 minutes from the end of the game for the Mumbai side, who get their first win of this playoff campaign. That is all from myself, Liam Bain. Thank you for watching and join us again very soon at 3 p.m. for another game in the I-League 3. Goodbye.